Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight some awesome PC game deals available right now over at greenmangaming.com. As I've mentioned before, they are beating out a lot of the Steam summer sale deals, and they have a lot of great deals in their own right. So I want to take you guys through 10 of them that really piqued my interest. As always, thanks to Green Man Gaming for supporting the channel, and for the deals, I'll leave links to everything in the description box below so you can check them out that way. Alright, let's get started. They have a Konami publisher sale. We want to highlight a couple of Metal Gear titles. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is 80% off for $5.85, while Metal Gear Solid 5 The Definitive Experience is also 80% off for $5.85. Both of these are great deals. Now, if you want the traditional Metal Gear game, obviously MGS5 is going to be the game you want to look for. It's an open-world action stealth experience. I think the open world in Metal Gear Solid 5 actually a lot of good. I know some people, a lot of people are not, crazy about the story in that game, but I actually thought it did have a rather compelling narrative. You just have to listen through all the audio cassette tapes and whatnot. I still thought it was an enjoyable game with a good amount of content. And overall, for $5.85, still a worthwhile playthrough. On the other hand, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance for $5.85. This is a game that's not super lengthy, but it's a game that I can constantly go back to. I've completed this game probably north of 7-8 times. That's how many times I've played through Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It's got one of the best soundtracks, honestly, ever in gaming. If you are into rock music, you are going to be really into it right away when they hit you with Rules of Nature. It's pretty badass. And the gameplay itself is super action-packed. It's a Platinum Games title, and it does the Platinum Games gameplay justice here. $5.85 for that is quite good as well. Another game in the Konami publisher sale, Castlevania Lords of Shadow Ultimate Edition, 84% off for $4.68. This is a game that gets lost in the shuffle quite a bit, especially because it's not your typical Castlevania game. I believe when this game started development, it may have not started off as a Castlevania game. Don't quote me on that. Nonetheless, what you get with Lords of Shadow is a really solid third-person hack-and-slash action adventure game, and I thought the gameplay was quite good. The PC port isn't incredible by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fine, and you're paying $4.68 here, and I think you're gonna get an enjoyable experience out of this one. For this price, I think it's a good pickup, so I would check that. This Ultimate Edition also comes with the DLC already in there, so that's quite nice. Alright, moving on from that, couple of deals from the Capcom publisher sale that Green Man Gaming is also running. They've got some great deals on that end. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, 86% off for $4.13 is a ridiculous deal. This is like $4.79 on Steam, which is already an insane deal, but $4.13 for Dragon's Dogma is ridiculous. It's a fantastic game. A little bit on the challenging side for sure, but it's a very rewarding game. Visually, it's not blow-away, but I think it looks pretty decent, and quite a bit of content here as well. You have the Dark Arisen expansion, and of course, Dragon's Dogma got a little bit of buzz around it right now, with Dragon's Dogma 2 officially being in development. While we still don't know a lot about that game, that's a game that's definitely going to be hotly anticipated as we get closer to its release. But, that's going to be a couple years away. For now, check out Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen for $4.13. That's quite a good buy. Next up, want to shout Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Rise isn't a game that I got super into, but I know a lot of people are looking to pick this up right now. Rise itself is 56% off for $26.31. The Sunbreak expansion is 17% off for $33.19. Monster Hunter World is more so the game that I spent a lot of time with. I gotta give Rise more of a shot and really get into this one as well. I know people that think super highly about it. Just want to give this a mention as well. Since it's discounted, a lot of people are playing it right now, so thought that was worth a mention. And then lastly, as a part of the Capcom sale, Mega Man 11 is 72% off for $8.51. I had a really good time with Mega Man 11. I mean, it definitely is a throwback, but visually, it does modernize it quite a bit as well. I think it looks pretty good, and I'm a sucker for old school Mega Man. Mega Man in general is one of my favorite franchises of all time, so, obviously this was gonna be something that was gonna inherently be right up my alley, and can't wait for the Battle Network collection. I thought Mega Man 11 was very enjoyable as well. Bear in mind, I wasn't, a huge player of the NES Mega Man titles and the old school Mega Man games. Mega Man X is more so where I got into the franchise, and I played Mega Man 7 and 8, and I've played all of the others, but nostalgically speaking, if that's a word, Mega Man 7, 8, and the X franchise was what I was super into, but Mega Man is Mega Man, and I really enjoyed Mega Man 11, so check that out as well. I think that's a pretty good price, and that's a game that does hold up in price a little bit, so $8.51 I don't think is a bad deal at all. Lastly, definitely want to give a shout out to some of these deals from the Bethesda sale because the Bethesda publisher sale is quite good right now as well. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition, 66% off for $17.20. Hopefully you guys have not bought Skyrim like 84 times if you're looking to pick this one up. This includes Skyrim Special Edition and of course the Anniversary Edition upgrade. Now they do have the upgrade standalone, like if you already have the Special Edition for 12 and change, so you can check that out as well. Skyrim is another one of those games that I always go back to. I haven't gone back to it more so recently, but, you know, it came out back in 2011, and I've completed it an absurd amount of times. A couple times on PC. I beat the abomination of a version on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. PC version is obviously where it's at, where you, with this version, obviously, you get the DLC, you get the Anniversary Edition upgrade, but modding in Skyrim is really what extends the life of the game. There's just, I cannot believe some of the work people have put into Skyrim, and, yeah, it's a game with a ton of longevity, and I think $17.20 for the Anniversary Edition is a good pickup. Next up, we have Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, 66% off for $6.80, another fantastic Bethesda title, although this one was done by Obsidian, and they did a great job with it. You know, I think nowadays when I talk to people, most people like prefer New Vegas over Fallout 3. Nothing wrong with Fallout 3 either, though. And that is on sale as well. But Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition with the DLC, $6.80, a tremendous buy. And this is a game that, yeah, I mean, it came out back in 2010, I want to say, but it's still a game that is so enjoyable. And one you could sink quite a bit of time into. A couple of other games to note to round the video out. Prey is 79% off for $6.37. This is done by Arcane Studios, the guys you may know for their work on Dishonored, but I thought Prey was an excellent game. A lot of times I was saying that this was like the most underrated game of 2017. If you're a fan of sci-fi games, if you're a fan of first-person shooters that are super atmospheric, Prey is going to be right up your alley. A decently lengthy game as well if you take your time with it. $6.37 for this I think is quite good. And then lastly, do want to give a shout to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Doom 2016, man, for $4.25, that's a great pickup. It's a super enjoyable first-person shooter. Obviously, super over-the-top, very bloody, and you know what to expect out of Doom. I like Doom Eternal better than 2016. Both are great games. 2016 is 66% off for $13.76, which is also a fantastic deal. Would highly recommend that. You know, play 2016 first, given that it's a little bit on the cheaper side, but Eternal for $13.76 is quite good. They do have the Deluxe Edition, which I believe includes the Season Pass as well, yeah. That's a little bit more expensive, so if you just want to stick with the standard edition, I think that's fine. But nonetheless, both are great deals. The Deluxe Edition is $24.08, so kind of pricey on that end. But that is going to do it for me. Again, links to all of these deals will be in the description box below. Thanks to Green Man Gaming for supporting the channel. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for checking out the videos recently. Really do appreciate that. But that's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button, so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.